This is only a test. Oh, I should have some stains on my shirt, right? Yeah, just for full disclosure, I don't wear these things. It was the only thing I had sitting on the floor over there. I don't like showing my nipples on air anymore. I got the OBS encoder. I'm trying to figure it out, but again, I'm only good at one thing. I'm good at three things: drinking, partying, and intraday trading. Everything else, I'm pretty stupid at. All right. I can't figure it out. If someone wants to help me walk me through it, I could get it to grab the thinkorswim chart, and then it covers up my face. I want the chart with my stupid face in the corner like everybody else does. I don't want to be able to switch it on the fly. So maybe I want my face, and then I could go back to the chart and maybe grab something else. Apparently, you could have 16 different 100 feeds. So I got the software. I will try to do some more broadcasting on YouTube because I want to battle these other guys. So I know the easy solution is for me to just continuously here to tell you, here I am, come to the room. That's the easy way out. I know, but you guys are so lazy. And I do want to do a live streaming on YouTube just so I could call out all these other fakers and charlatans and villains, as I was called once before. And I do want to read that email to you. I'll dig it up, the guy that was ripping into me. But, again, this morning, I just want to, speaking of, charlatans and villains, right? Tim Sykes, I met the guy. Nice guy. That persona of him being a douchebag is basically, again, like me. Sometimes you just pretend just to get people riled up. He's really not a douchebag. I've only met him a couple of times back in the day, and he was a very, very nice kid, right? Whatever. But so then I get these emails, these alarmist emails. Now, Tim Sykes is now in the imminent crash camp. Now, again, that makes me hang on a second. Oh, that's not for me. The fuck was I about to say? Sorry, I cursed. All right. But wow, I have no idea what I was going to say. Something about the OBS software trading. I have no idea what I was saying. I just got thrown off by this email. But I want to tell you something. This is really what I want to talk about. I have got two kids, right? And as a parent, again, I'm a crazy kind of party guy. And my son's not, which is great. All the flaws you have in yourself, you wait for them to start showing up in your kids, and you want to make sure that, all right, Tim Sykes, I wanted to mention about Tim Sykes. Thank you. I have OCD and ADHD and all that other stuff. So I'm waiting for all that stuff to affect my kids. It's amazing that I'm married for 20 years and I have two awesome kids, right? So my son is really into football, as I'm kind of fading out of football because I'm a huge Jets fan, and all I do is get my heart broken every single day. We were at the game yesterday. At 16-0, I got plus 880. I got plus 880 because even when they were winning by 16 points in the third quarter, you had to realize they were probably going to lose 17-16 or something worse, and they did. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about my son, the analyst. Again, he's in the 10th grade, just took his SAT. We don't know exactly what direction he wants to go into, but this is what he should be doing: sports analysis. My son got nothing wrong with it. First of all, he picked every game right with the spread, every single one. He crushed people. I don't know about the fantasy league and how it works, but he had a number that supposedly nobody ever gets. He told me to take the Ravens, who were going to crush the Dolphins, right? Then he told me to take Dallas over the Giants, which I was taking anyway. Every one of the players that he was analyzing had good days or bad days. And then it came down to, I was like, all right, so we've done all right to today. What are we doing here with this New England game? I was liking New England, but I didn't, again, I thought maybe Pittsburgh would show up first day of the year. He's like, Dad, Pittsburgh is, they failed last year in the playoffs. They're a complete mess right now. It's not even going to be a game. New England's going to win by 2-3 touchdowns minimum, maybe even worse. Unbelievable. I've been gambling. I used to work for a bookie when I was in the 5th grade. So I'm going way back. I've never seen anything. I took the Browns. He's like, Dad, you're buying into the hype. They're not that good. They're not going to probably even win this game. I was like, nah, I'm taking the other side. I bought in. I drank the Kool-Aid on the Browns. My son, not one. I've never seen anything like it. Right down to Juju something. He said this guy's not going to have a good game. You want to take Lamar Jackson. You want to take the Minnesota Vikings and their defense. You want to take. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. And like a light bulb went off in my head. I was like, finally, my son has direction in life. Sports analysis. This is where you're going. No trading for you. I don't even care if you go to college. This is what you should be doing because I've never seen anything like it. So he's going to start his own YouTube channel. And I mean, unbelievable. And again, just unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. Nobody. I've never seen anybody go, and he didn't take every game, but he went 10 for 10 against the spread. Imagine 10 for 10. My son actually thinks the Jets are going to win next week. I was like, he's so anti-Browns, but we'll get into that. But I've never seen anybody go 10 for 10 against the spread. And not only that, but in my face. He was loving the Titans. Loving New England. Loving. I mean, he's a huge Ravens fan, so that was the greatest game of his life. But unbelievable, and it just made me just like, holy cow, you have a talent, and it was amazing. And right to the New England game when I took everything I made on that Buffalo Bill game against the Jets, I laid it all on New England, all of it. So great start to the year. So if he keeps it up, so not only do you get me teaching you how to trade, but you're going to get my son sports analysis and football picks. Because if he keeps this up, even near what he did yesterday, who cares about the way the market goes? I mean, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, I don't know about – he had 200 points. In his, he scored 200. He crushed this one guy. He had 202. The guy had 46 points. 202. Unbelievable. So, again, but anyway, I'm testing this stuff out. I'm going to try to get this thing to work for you. So, Tim Sykes, I get the imminent crash, right? Roku is actually a short. Yeah. That was one of our trades today. I didn't even call that one. Blow off top confirmed by the Roku short. Yeah. So Tim Sykes, I get an email. I get an email every day, right? My favorite still $6,500, so she can tell me what earnings reports are going to gap up and down because she's got a crystal ball apparently. For $6,500 for 3 months, Melissa Armo will tell me which stocks are going to gap. Yeah. Okay. By the way, MK, remember that one at $5.50? I can't believe this thing's at $9. Anyway, I don't want to jump around too much because I got no brain power to do that. So Tim Sykes, this is the bait, right? You get the email. Oh my God, imminent stock market crash. Oh, boom. And then you open up the thing and there's his video, right? And he's telling me he's going to show me. By the way, that PCG did actually make the move. It took an hour, just like I said, PCG, new highs. So Tim Sykes, right? So this is where it proves that he might not know anything about trading. He's saying, in these volatile times, you need to know how to trade, to change your style of trading to accommodate the market. Completely wrong. Our trades, which are VWAP reversion trades and range breaks, work in every market, no matter what the market is doing, right? No matter what the market is doing, what's it? Who's trading? Schmuck. Nobody knows anything. But you don't change your style. If you've got something that works, this VWAP reversion trade works. Look what EMPH just did. You got to the multi-day, you couldn't break back over it, reversion back to the 1 minute. Even the stocks that were getting hammered this morning, we had a trade in ZM long. Why? Because it stopped going down and you got the reversion trade to the VWAP. So no matter what the market's doing, that's the difference between me and everybody else, I guess. My style transcends any market. Any market. We're always looking at the same stuff. UVXY right now, gathering some steam. We just shorted the diamonds, even though it's a bad trade usually, but the diamonds just triggered a short. I'm short the diamonds right now. Should have announced it, sorry. 2268.97 on the VWAP break. Here comes the market. UVXY starting to go up, triggering some shorts right now. It doesn't matter what market it is. And that's, see, again, when I'm reading this and he's saying that he's going to teach you how to alter your style to trade in the market that we're in right now, it's completely wrong. It's completely wrong. Stick with what works. Every market, VWAP reversion, range breaks are going to be a working trade. And that's it. And that's it. So, yeah, lots to talk about. I appreciate everybody showing up to the class on Saturday. We did 5-6 hours. I'll be doing it again probably another 6 weeks from now. If you guys are in San Diego, I'll be doing 15-20 minutes on fear, greed, and VWAP. And then I'm doing some, I'll be doing some jokes. We're going to have some good time down there. And if you guys are down in San Diego. And one thing's for sure is that this market, even though it doesn't want to go down overall, this market just relentlessly just crushing shorts. Once you get a stock that is going down, they are getting annihilated. Look at the crowd. I mean, I think Roku's got another 8 points to the downside right now. Again, I'm not staying short anything overnight. You're insane. We're looking at that MIK. The stock was $5 the other day. It's sitting at $9.15 now. We're going to wait for that to gap up and probably roll over. That's a short. Roku looks like a great short. Obviously, that work. Complete rollover. So again, I'm completely bearish the market, but I'm not shorting anything except for intraday shorts. Now, right now, I'm getting proved right a little bit. We're getting some market give back a little bit. I got some diamond short again, which this trade just doesn't work, but I have to stick with it now because UVXY is going higher. UVXY is about to go green, as a matter of fact. I don't know if I'm about to put this one on, but we got a noontime move. Very peculiar time to be trading as well, But again, this market has fooled me. If you guys were listening to me 2 weeks ago, I was bearish then, still bearish now. And now, at least, again, I'm seeing some reasons to be bearish. I just, you cannot stay short this market because it never goes down. But right now, we're getting a reason to short it. We're breaking the VWAPs. We're getting the volatility to start to spike up. UVXY starts to go green here, you're usually going to get some selling in the market. So live for the day. Whatever happens here, if you got the Roku short, fantastic. You're up 3 or 4 points on the trade. You're going to have to cover most of it. You're not going to hold Roku short overnight. It's insane, No, as I said, my son's like, how come you're wearing a wife beater? I was like, because I'm going to go beat your mom right now. It's actually it was a Halloween costume, but I had one with all the stains on it. Yeah, if you think I walk around on this stuff, yeah. I just didn't want to show my brown nipples on the YouTube today. Anyway, I got a trade on right now, which is, again, I thought the day was over, but I got some. And when I short the Dow, I short UDOW. UDOW is the diamonds. It's a third of the price and moves equally as much. So why not just use less buying power and, short the diamonds? And again, not a big position. I just put it back on because we broke the VWAP. But again, there's so much bullshit going on out there. And, Saturday we got together and it was a lot of, what I do during the day. I'm not here to sell classes. All right. I do it every 6 weeks to go over the vernacular and the main idea between those trades. And then every day, by the way, MIK, you know what? Let's put a smidgen on right now. Hang on. I'm going to, MIK just kind of blew the top off finally. You got the little engulfing calendar. You just finally broke 904. So you know what? I'm risking 4 cents on this trade. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm short right here, $9 with a 4 cent risk. Hang on a second. All right. I'll give myself 7 cents. I'll put it right in the middle between 9.15. What's 9.15 and 4 is 19. So 9.08 is really the stop if you want to short some MIK. So I'm risking 8 cents on this trade. Oh yeah, Andrew left. Loving it short at $30. Yeah. By the way, if anybody has any PCG, here we go. I just shorted the MIK. Where's my girl? Chris. I just shorted it for you right there. Give me a reason to short it. I'm shorting it. Now that it rolled over through the 904, I got no risk here. What am I risking? 4 cents. I got some at 904 and I added some more here at 9. And I'm short the diamonds again, even though I should be punched in the face for even putting this trade on. But I want to talk about that PCG. I told you. Give it a couple of hours and you'll probably make 20 cents because now you got your 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversal. There you go. Anyway, I'm just doing some experimentation on YouTube right now. I got MIK short big time right now. So again, you give me a reason to short it, I'm shorting it. I'm not going to get in the way. I got the diamond short right now and I got MIK short. MIK short right now, working people live. I have not yet done a live trade that hasn't worked on YouTube. Watch my videos. If you guys could sit through 7 hours of me talking, there was a couple of trades the other day I put on. Anyway, MIK short, come on. Make a day's pay right here. You might as well start, you can even cover right here at 8.90. If you got some at 9.04, you got 14 cents on a $9 stock. I got the UVXY long, I got the diamond short, and I got MIK short. I wasn't planning on putting on any trades, and that's trading. I'm about to get up. I'm about to call this a day, and now I got 3 trades on. That's how it happens. You give me a reason to put a trade on, I'll trade. Other than that, I never have any intentions of ever trading ever again every day. I come in and I wake up every morning, I don't need to do this, but I'll go help my friends. Sick. I don't read. Got a 500 on my SAT in the verbal. I don't read. MIK short, baby. Hey, wait, I'm going to cover some for you. Boom, boom. 85, that was me. 84, that's me. 84, covered some. 84 has covered some more. That's me on the bid. 84, covered some more. All right, cool. Now, I'm not going to let it go back to 890, 894. No, I'll put the rest at 890. If they get the rest from me, so be it. It's a profitable trade. I don't care. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. I don't care. All right, MIK short. Give me a reason. By the way, PCG long. Come on. Sell into this move now. MIK short. You got 880. 879 is the next target, people. 879, your next target. Why? Reversion. I don't need to know about what Tim Sykes is doing. I just need to know the stock topped out at 915, rolled over through the breakout price of 904, broke the whole number. That's when you get the reversion trade back to the VWAP. What's up, 879? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, very much. All right, good. Good to see you. Good to see you. 879. There it is. One more tick. Come on. One more tick. 879. I want 879 to the penny. Give me 879. Reversion to the VWAP on the MIK for a quick $200, right? Why not? I want 879. I don't want 80. I want it to go right to the freaking penny. 879 is your 1 minute. You might not get it. You might get it. Who knows? But again, if you're in MIK short, you're hanging in there now because you want to break this 1 minute. You break the 1 minute VWAP, this thing's going right to 871. So you cover on the way down. Blah, 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 blah. You got a little bit left right now. 879. I got a bid at 879. I just want to cover 100 more shares at 879 just so I could feel like I did the exact trade that I was getting into. 904 to 879. That was the trade. Risking 4 cents to try to make 20-something cents. Why not? This 880 gets out of the way. We'll get our 879, and then maybe we get paid a little bit more. If not, kind of broke down from what? Yeah, let's put this. Let's tighten it up. 887. If it goes back to 887, the trade's over, right? Suddenly we got UVXY long. Look at this thing. Getting paid on this. UVXY. When's the only time to buy UVXY? When it goes green. UVXY green to the whole number. Start selling it right here. 29, 27.99. Start selling a little bit, 50% even. You got your 20 cents out of this dog shit stock. Start selling it on the reversal. Start selling it right here, 27.99. Now you want to hold on to some of this UVXY? UVXY, right? Where's your stop going to be? Well, I would use 88. Put it right smack dab in the middle between where we are and where it went green. 879. 879 on MIK. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I never give losing trades. Well, that's a lie. But I hardly ever give losing trades. Look at this. I was just about to get up and I just did 3 trades. MIK short, UVXY long, and the diamond short. Come on. Come on. Sell your UVXY, 27.99, right? Now you raise your stop up to 27.91. Right there. Where it kind of tried to break down, and now we're lifting off again. So now that's your out. Because you know inevitably UVXY is going to roll over and die. Unless the market starts to crash, which would be hilarious. But MIK, you're down to your last lot. You got your 879 print. Who's better than us? Nobody. It's fantastic. All right. I still haven't eaten. My oatmeal is getting cold in the other room. I just want to come on, just give accolades to my son. Because, again, people wonder, what am I paying for if I actually pay this wife-beating, bald schmuck on the internet, right? What am I getting? You're getting winning trades every day. You're learning how to set these trades up for yourself. You're getting your 1 minute reversion trades. I'm showing you how to do this 3 hours a day. Let me know if you go sign up for any Tim Sykes challenges, if he's actually in his own chat room. I would say no. I would say no. I'm here every day for at least 3 hours, banging it out. Banging it out. Nobody knows more about this than me. I've been staring at screens for 25 years, people. She's dying to short this stock. Give me a reason to short MIK. Next thing you know, you got a profitable trade, right? Still short the UDOW. Come on. Still got some UVXY long. Come on. Market might go red here, people. I can't believe it. Maybe this is the day. Remember I told you the crash is going to come, and it's going to come in the middle of the day when no one's ready for it, and it's going to happen when UVXY goes green and the market starts to roll over. Look what's happening. It's happening. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. Come on. All the weed stocks are just awful. Oh, yeah. What happened to that guy? The other hit the bid guy, right? You guys wanted me to go after him. He turned out to be a nice guy. Anybody who fishes and trades, by definition, I have to like. I like that guy. And we had a little, back and forth on the internet. He could say hit the bid all he wants. But again, to what happened with him is I think he admitted that most of his trades weren't real. I don't find fault in that anymore. Because if you're giving out winning trades, I don't care what the guy's doing with his own money. For instance, right? I'm in 200 shares of UVXY. Who gives a shit? I got 200 shares. I'm going to make $100 on this trade. Who cares? I'm a piker bitch. But I got guys that are in this trade with me. You got the diamond short, you got the UVXY long, and you got the MIK short. Who cares if I'm really doing this trades? I don't even care. You shouldn't care. I'm here to supply the information. So if everyone's going to condemn the kid, if he was pretending to make a lot of money and then gets exposed for completely lying, it's a little bit different of a story opposed to what I'm doing here. I tell you right away, I'm taking maybe 30% of the trades I announce in the room. And I'm taking small size because for me, this is a video game now at this point. I'm here to help. So for me, this is just a video game. And now I got my son, who I'm going to really live off now. Because if my son does what he did on Sunday again, I'm going to be loaded. I mean, 10 for 10 against the spread. So I've never seen it before, ever. I mean, think about that. You put that parlay in Vegas, you put $20 on a 10 for 10, you won like $100,000. 10 for 10. All right. Now you don't want to let UVXY going too far against us. So I don't know. Now you're raising it up right there. Now you put it at 28.01. 28.01, we're done. MIK, you're about to get out of the rest anyway. Yeah, right here, 88. Look, sometimes you're trading a $9 stock, right? And you're shorting at 9.04 and you're shorting it at 9 and it goes to 8.79. You won. You won the money. I won. I won the money. Take the money. Stock goes to zero tomorrow. So what? You live to play another day, right? Every day is a brand new chance to do this stuff. And opposed to what Tim Sykes says, you don't have to change your style. The style that I teach everybody is the style that you will use for the rest of your life. Gaps, fading around range breaks and VWAP. Somebody want to know, why would you be shorting ACAD this morning? Because it was gapped up 1,000%. You got to expect some people to take some profits. When do you short it? When it breaks the opening range. And then it became a really nice short. And that's when the VWAP came back into play. And, and ACAD turned out to be a pretty good short. From that point on, it's been choppy, still bearish because it never got over the 1 minute. And here you are. And now this day is done. We've had enough to choose from to make some money. I'm in the UDOW short right now. I want to make some real money. If this market rolls over, I just called the top. So this is what I'm hanging. I got a little UVXY left. I got 100 shares of MIK. And if UVXY breaks 28.01 out of that, and let's put a stop on the diamonds because usually this trade doesn't work. So let's lock into some profit. UDOW. You got the multi-day VWAP. There's your stop. There's your stop right there. 104.14. Boom. Hang on a second. Let me put the trade in before a lot of times I talk and I don't put my own trade in. UDOW 104.14 is your stop. Now I'm waiting. I want to see this market completely get annihilated right now. So again, I'm giving myself a tight stop on this thing because I don't want to get squeezed. I don't think we're going to get squeezed. 104.14 is my out now. 104.14. Let me just scatter my stops. 104.14. I'll put in 104.14 for a couple of hundred. Stop. I don't think we're going to have to worry about this because we're going negative. Come on. Come on. UVXY new highs. Diamonds new lows, people. Come on. Come on. I'm actually going to bid a little bit. Done immediately. That was me. 103.85 for 100 shares on the UDOW. That was me. That was me covering 100. Still got 640 shares left. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Market rolling over. UVXY new highs. Come on. See, this is why I came on today. Eventually, what I'm going to do is, because I know you guys are so lazy, just come to the chat room. You could see my screen and the whole shebang all in one thing, right? You don't want to look at my dumb face. I mean, I'm looking good lately, but come on. Who wants to look at my face? I don't even want to look at my face. I'm trying to figure out the software where my head will be in the corner over there and you'll see the screen. I can't figure it out. Either I get my dumb face and a blank screen, or I get just the chart with a blank screen over there. I can't get it to work. I'm ready to throw this microphone through the computer. So if anybody knows, I'm going to watch the video. Maybe I can figure it out. OBS, and then I got to get the encoding code, and you drop the encode into the streamer, and then you hit stream, and it's supposed to work. Has not worked for me. So I just can't get it to work. But anyway, we're short. Let me just put some bids out. Hang on a second. You know what? I'm not even going to let the UDAO go over 104.07 now. I'm going to just drop it down a little bit more right there at that candle. 104.03. I mean, that's one tick. I'll probably wind up getting out of the rest of this in, a couple of seconds. UVXY, I might get out of this one too. I'm going to put it at 28.10. This trade's going to eventually, roll over and die. UVXY stinks, but it's doing its job right now. Hang on, I just got to put some orders in. You know what? I don't even have to put the stop in. Looks like I'm going to get out right here. 28.10 on UVXY and UDAO 104.07 and MIK. Oh, they got me out of the MIK. I guess I got stopped out of that last 100 shares. So again, I'm not trading huge, but I'm just here to supply the information. All right. So I want to get at least 300 people in my chat room by December, and then I'm going to start an online war with everybody. But if it's only like 85 or 100 of us, I want an army. All right. I want a freaking army of VWAP disciples. We all get branded. I've been saving my arms for I got all these crazy tattoos on my legs, but I'm going to just get VWAP and a big freaking huge gladiator with VWAP on his skull, like something crazy. I just got stopped out of UVXY. See, I just got my last, oh wait, I have 100 left. 28.10. That's why you scatter your stops, people. Look at that. See, they got some of my UVXY, but I didn't put it all out there. Here comes the rollover. We're 4 cents away from going negative, people. Woo! Come on. This could be the day. This could be my day of retribution. I should launch my other account. Tony, help me. I'm spastic, man. I just know how to trade stocks and talk. UVXY. Oh, man. Now I'm really pissed that they took my shares. I'm down to 100 shares now. Of course, it's going to rip. But I got UDAO short. I got 520 shares left. Come on. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Yeah? You're going to watch this market crash right now, live. And I called it. Come on. What's happening? Is something happening in the news? I don't even know what's happening. I got sports radio. I got sports on right now on ESPN. What's happening? There's a Sirius XM commercial on CNBC. What's happening? Anything seriously happening right now? Probably not, right? Just some intraday selling. UDAO short. Guys, I'm making money shorting the Dow. You know what the story is, right? You know this trade inevitably is going to get you, right? Right now, UVXY breaking the half number. Oh, my God. I cannot believe I'm not in this UVXY with any size. Oh, look at this. Out of nowhere, my 3 best trades at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Wow. You just never know. And I was just getting up. My oatmeal's getting all rancid in the other room with my blueberries. All right. You know what? I'm just taking the money and running. UVXY selling it right here. 28.40, 28.40 gone. Gone. UVXY done. 28.40 gone. And let me just put a tighter stop on the UDOW because I really want to be in this thing if we crash. But now I'm not letting it go back above 104. Now I'm going to use this right there, which is, as soon as I let go of the button, I'll probably get stopped out. 103.83 on the UDOW is your stop now. And got no MIK. I might actually want to short this MIK again if it breaks back under that VWAP, but I'm really kind of hungry right now, and I want to go eat. So UDOW shorts, what I got left. And if anybody's in the PCG, I mean, I'm finding stocks that are breaking out while the market's getting slammed because what do you got? A 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversal on PCG. And look, you got paid. No denying it. Called it in the room. Boom, boom. I gave you your target. I gave you your price. All I do is supply winning information. Come on. All right. UVXY still hanging in here. Diamond's new lows. All right. I wish I would have done that PCG also because this would have been a pretty sick day now. I mean, it's not like I'm making $10,000 on these trades. I don't have enough size to do that, but I love just being right. It's just nice. It just feels good, you look down, you're up maybe $300, $400, but if you're right about everything, it just makes you confident for the next day. I haven't even looked down. Where's Roku now? You guys still short that? Oh, 163 on the Roku. Oh, man. By the way, that PCG trade turned out to be pretty good. Shit. Actually, let me show you where Roku's going. If you guys are crazy enough to hold this thing short, which I am not, you've got a gap to be filled on. You need Roku. Roku is going to see 157.22 tomorrow, if not today. That's your target. And then that's when it could get fun. If you can get this thing to engulf these last three candles, if it can get through that, get to 157.22, which looks inevitable, you're going to get into these candles, and that's when that monthly VWAP is going to come into play. Target on Roku, if you're crazy enough to short it, 147. I don't see any reason this thing doesn't give back 15 more points, especially if the market gets weak. But again, let me explain to you about this Roku trade. By the way, I don't know even if this thing's still on. Hey, what's up? Hey, it's still on. No, I'm just wearing this shirt as a goof. But look, it's fancy. You can't get a more expensive wife beater. It's Polo. A Polo wife beater. Anyway, wait, what was I about to say? Oh, the Roku. Here's what you do, right? The Roku, right? You think it's going down another 15 points? You're going to hold it overnight? Of course you're not going to hold it overnight. But now that it's giving you these reasons to think short, tomorrow, if it gaps up and starts to roll over and confirms your bearish belief, short it again. You don't want to hold this crap overnight. This thing gaps up on another dumb upgrade, and next thing you know, you're down 10 points. I don't take overnights anymore. I trade what I see. And now I just left $600 on the table on PCG because that's a stock normally I trade 2,000 shares of this thing. The breakout was 1040. Knowing the way I trade, I'd probably be down to my last lots now. That's $1,000 right there on that PCG. Well, what do you know about that, people? All right. We're pretty much done now. I'm going to give you Dow 3 more pennies. 103.90. If that's the last of it. I got 66 shares left. Who cares at this point? But look at that. I mean, just sat back down. Next thing you know, UVXY starts to spike, and I'm trading again. Give me a reason, and I'll put some trades on. If there's no reason, I'm not trading. All right, I got to eat. All right, I'll let this run. Listen, guys, if you want to come and hang out, email me. Once I get this broadcasting thing working, right, I'll figure. You like my Polo wife beater, yeah. That's so funny. I'm glad you're enjoying and it's ribbed. It's ribbed for her pleasure. You can't see the ribbing. It's ribbed. What was I going to say? I don't know what I was going to say. Yeah, but stay tuned, man. I mean, we got, what's the game today? If you act now, you'll get my son's Monday Night Football pick. He went 10 for 10 on the opening week Sunday. For another $6,000, you're going to get Glick's Picks. That's what he's going to name his channel. Forget me. Glick's Picks. Glick's Picks. 10 for 10 against the spread yesterday. 202 points he got on his fantasy league. 202 to 49. He crushed this guy. So if you act now, you're going to get stock picks, and you're going to get a Mark McGwire rookie card, 1985 Topps. Mark McGwire rookie card. Drafting. Remember that guy? Don Wolf. You're going to get baseball cards. Oh, I don't have any baseball cards here, but yeah. Oh, wait, I do somewhere. I don't know. All right, I got to go eat. I'll be back. Fun times. Fun times, man. It never ends. It never ends.
You gotta change your style to the oncoming trash.
Woo! It's hot up in here. You know what? You know what else I learned other than my son has an amazing talent for sports gambling? Farmer's market. Went to a farmer's market on the way home from the game yesterday, right? Same fruits and vegetables that I spend, let's say, $30 for at the supermarket up the block, $20, 50% discount. Farmer's market, man. I don't know why I haven't been going. Blueberries are better. The fruit's fresher. The vegetables are great, and they cost half the price. Well, not half the price, but amazing discount. I don't know if you guys want to watch me eat. I'll go in the other room. What's up, Matt? I'm sorry I didn't get your email soon enough, but I'll send you the link. By the way, I'm free of stocks right now. I'm done. Completely flat. So yeah, that's it. I just want to know. I mean, if anybody could help me out, I think I got a couple of guys finally that can help me out. I really want to get the encoder working, because what used to be able to do is I would take what was it, the Google Hangout? The Google Hangout thing, you were able to grab an application and then switch back to my face and then grab the application and you could switch around. They got rid of course, as soon as I learned how to use Google Hangouts, they got rid of it. So, but yeah, you don't want to watch me eat. I'm gonna, usually during the day is where I take my 2-hour break. If anybody wants to contact me, it's the Warlock at hitthebid.com or the Minotaur. That's my minion. And I'm completely free of the market right now. I got nothing. I might look to short the MIK again. I'd like to see it try to rally first and then possibly roll over. But this is what I do. If we can conquer every day, one day at a time, and then leave, now we win again, right? And now we go on to the next day. Oh my God, that hot chick, remember her? I just saw a post on her Instagram page. I don't want to, again, if it's Instagram, it's public, right? You want to see what she looks like now? I mean, good thing we didn't remain friends, because I might have got divorced. And I am creepy because I took a picture of her picture on Instagram page. I'm not embarrassed about it. She's hot. You want to see somebody that's hot? And Instagram is public, so it's not like I'm doing anything wrong. And I'm gonna take this video down because I don't want to get in trouble. Why do you put pictures of this on the internet? You're killing me. You saw that picture? Damn. This would be my next ex-wife. No. She would be. Nice Jewish girl also. Funny, that was the girl that was from the videos that I did. She did a couple of videos. But she's dating a Jewish bald guy now. I was right there. I was in. I mean, you can't even get a good, but you know what made her awesome is that she's funny and personable. It's a hard combination to find a beautiful, funny woman that's just down to earth. I mean, I think she's like 30 maybe, so I got like 20 years on her. But yeah. Oh my God, it's hot. My wife, I wouldn't know. It's been about 8 years, 9 years. I don't even remember. Are you talking about her? I don't know. Yeah. All right. You don't want to watch me eat. I'll be back later. Email me if you want to hang. Remember, we've just refreshed the room. So if you come today, you get the rest of the month on me if this was your first time. And if you're a freeloader, again, we know you. We're tracking your IP address. Anyway, I'm still very bearish to market. I just don't get it right now. I don't get a lot of these stocks that have made. Imagine. I just don't get where we are right now. I really don't. But I've lost so much money shorting the market over the last 6 or 7 years. Every attempt was a fail. So now I'm just trying to keep it on a daily basis. No more, buying puts on the Qs and the diamonds. Those didn't work. But right now, we're starting to see a little bit of a turn. We'll see how it pans out. And on that note, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to figure out this stuff for you. And again, don't condemn the guys out there. Again, I used to be one of them, and I'm defending the guys that I used to mock. If they're supplying good information, viable, actionable ideas, and they're not actually doing those trades, you can't condemn them. By the way, man, every trade I announced in my room today is working. It's just ridiculous. But you can't condemn them. Like for PCG, right? PCG, I lined it up. I was like, all right, you want to buy it here at 10.18 with a 7-cent risk, and the ultimate goal was 10.49. And then if it breaks 10.49, then you look for 10.65. The stock went to 10.66. Did I do the trade? No. But was it a great call? Fantastic call. I do maybe half, usually a third. Because a lot of times right now I'm bent on shorting the market. So I was in all those trades, the UDOW and the UVXY and the MIK. But a lot of times I'll come across an idea and I'll just throw it out there. I'm like, here's your parameters. If it does this, then you should be doing that. X equals Y plus Z. And then here we are. And by the way, look now. I covered my UDOW near the lows of the day. I got out of my UVXY, some of it near the highs. And MIK, it was pretty good. So again, I used to ridicule those guys for not trading their own accounts. And, when I used to get picked on by the guy, what was his name? He exposes fraud on the internet. And he came after me. I was like, you're going to come after me? I'm the only one that tells it exactly like it is. And, and then people got on him for picking on me, and he stopped. And I was like, you know what? It was free publicity. I was like, come on, keep on picking on me. But then he takes it to the next level. He takes like pictures of people's homes and he puts it on the internet. If this guy's making so much money, how come he's not living in a nice house? Why isn't he driving a nice car? It's like, that's again, the nice car and the nice house could be staged also. So for me, the reason I've been doing it live all this time is that there's no denying what just happened in the last 40 minutes. There's no denying it. Bought the UVXY. You were here for it. We shorted the UDOW when we broke the VWAP, and we shorted the MIK at 909 and 904 and covered it at 879. There's no denying that. Did I just buy a car with those trades? Absolutely not. But I got 45, 50 people. Maybe some of you guys did that trade too. That's what it's all about. So if I'm supplying viable information, that's the bottom line. If they're lying about it, okay? If they're lying about it and they're saying, I'm making all this money, this is my fancy car, or they're taking pictures on an airplane and they're not really going anywhere. They just rented the airplane to sit in to make a video, and they didn't actually use the airplane to go anywhere. There should be some point where you're like, I can't trust these people, right? But for me, that's why I do it live every day, okay? And I know, the whole airplane thing, I know that happened. These guys staged a video in an airplane like they have this private jet. Wasn't there. I mean, even if they did, it was just rented for the day, whatever the case may be. But that's why I don't trust those other guys. If you're so awesome, oh yeah, I drive a 2010 Challenger right now. It looks brand new. I'm not going to get a new car. When I don't live in New Jersey and I don't drive to the city, I got a 1967 Chevelle I'm going to buy. I might, again, I'm looking at the 67, 68 GTO. I'm looking at I love the 65 to 69. The 69 Chevelle is pretty good. That's the kind of car I want to drive. I want to drive an old car. I like old cars. I even like those, those crazy Buicks from 49 with the massive hood. I love that stuff. But again, going back to this whole thing, I don't spend money. I'm saving up. I got 2 kids I got to put through college. That's where my money's going. Once I get my kids out of college, I sell the house I'm in right now. I sell another property, and I'm just going to go again. Then I could just do whatever the hell I want. But right now, again, going back to that whole point of what we're doing here, right? If I'm doing it live, again, this goes right in the face of what I used to say. If you're not trading live and you're not doing these trades, you're fake and it doesn't count. I've eased up on that whole thing. As long as you give me access, right? Give me some access, right? Right. I'm trying to eat my goddamn oatmeal. You give me access for nothing. If Tim Sykes wants to challenge me, let's do it. Where's my free trial? Prove to me, and again, I gave Tim Sykes' people, and it wasn't Tim that I spoke to. Every 3 to 6 months, I get a phone call to ask if I want to take the Tim Sykes challenge, right? So I said, here's the challenge. Here's the challenge. You want $5,500 from me for 3 months of your intellect, right? Here's the bet. Give me 1 month for free. Convince me that you're good and that I'm going to make money doing what you teach me, and I'll give you $11,000. And they wouldn't take the deal. What does that tell you? I would say, give me 1 month for free. Convince me that you know what you're talking about, and I'll double your fee. And they said no. They said no. So the Tim Sykes challenge, you failed. You failed, Tim. You had me. You had $11,000 coming from me. But you won't let me in the room? Obviously, I brought that challenge to Jason Bond, and I was kicked out of his room. What can I do? What more can you do? If they're not going to offer something to prove themselves to you, then you can't trust them by default. By the way, how about that UVXY trade? And my other 2 trades that I'm not in are actually doing better than those other ones now. I was a long and PCG was a long. But I'm kind of feeling this MIK still short. And if you're thinking about shorting the Roku, here, I'll give you the level. If it gets back to 169.25, if Roku gets back to 169.25 and has some problem right there, short it at 169.25, and you're going to have to give yourself about, $1.50, 170.75. So let's say it gets back to that 169.25. I'd be a shorter out there, but then you definitely don't want to let to go back above that range where it broke down from earlier, which is around 170.75. So I'm not shorting Roku. Obviously not going to hold it overnight, but if it rallies and fails again, then you have a new trade, a new entry. So we'll see if that happens. Let me eat. I'll see you guys. I'll come back at like 3 o'clock. We'll talk about some stuff. Once earnings season starts coming back, I'm going to be doing the Thursday night schmoozes again. Usually it's members only, but once a month or twice a month, I let you guys hang out. We talk about options and actionable trades that we want to take using weekly options. Learn a little bit about options. You learn a little bit about some of the ideas that I look at, and we all live happily ever after. So again, go out there, spread the word of the Warlock. Challenge them in my name. I will beat anybody at this. Nobody does what I do. Nobody. I'm not making 10 grand a day. I'm not even doing $1,000 a day like I used to. I used to make $1,000 a day like that. I mean, it was the simplest thing. It's very hard to trade, talk, try to figure out streaming software, eating oatmeal, talking in another microphone, running the chat room, sending emails, and trade at the same time. It's virtually impossible, but I try to do it every day. And goddamn PCG. I mean, is anybody in this trade? Vlad, you in this trade? Walter, in this trade? Anybody? I can't believe this turned out to be such a monster. Stinks. All right, solid gel, everybody. I got to go eat. All right, I'll see you guys at 3 o'clock. Thanks for stopping by. The Warlock at hitthebid.com or the Minotaur at hitthebid.com. We'll let you come and hang out where you can see the charts. And eventually I'll get it all morphed together, and then we'll see what happens then. All right? Oh, by the way, I have one trade on, my swing trade in AAOI. So I'm actually not completely out of the market. I have one trade on. AAOI long. All right? Yes! I look good in this wife beater. I should wear these more often. Holy shit, PCG. Oh, God. Sickening. All right, I'll see you guys in a little while.